Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 decluttering mistakes that a lot of people make. I'm Esme Fisher. I founded Tidy Coaching, which is a professional decluttering and organising company back in 2019.
Hi, I'm Heather Dhillon, founder of the Calm Home Company. We're a professional organising company in Chiswick. Welcome to the Ideal Home Show. So the first mistake that we often see is where people just move clutter from room to room, so without actually having a proper edit. So often, say we're doing a playroom or doing children's toys, and maybe people will edit out what they want, but end up just putting them in their children's bedrooms. And all you're doing is moving your stuff from one room to the other. So the playroom might look great for a bit, but it's just not really solving the problem. So we would say the solution to that is when you're doing a category, just get out everything in the house that you've got. So if you're doing toys, get them all out together so you can really see how many toy cars you've got, how many dollies, how many things, and then you can do a really thorough edit.
Yeah, it's like doing a sort of big visual audit of that particular category. And then, as Heather says, you can see how many and if you have too many of that particular thing.
Yeah.
The next thing I would say is actually when you're decluttering, a lot of clients say to me, oh, what containers should I buy? And I always say, look, let's do the decluttering first, because until you know what you're keeping and what you need to store in those containers, then there's probably no point rushing out and buying anything to store it in. Also, we might kind of rethink where those items are stored, because not everyone kind of puts them in the most sort of obvious places. So yeah, please declutter first and then buy the containers.
Yeah. And also we'd say once you've done your big declutter, try and have an exit plan for those items. So one of the mistakes we often see is people don't get the items out of their house quickly enough and they all end up piled in the hall, and then people might be tempted to go back into that bag and have a look and just pull out that top that they've decluttered. So we would say plan where you're going to get rid of the items. So if you can take them to charity, look at your nearest charity shops and what they'll take, or if you need to go to the recycling centre, but just get them out of the house so you don't have second thoughts.
We had a particular episode with a client where we were decluttering her children's bedrooms, and the mum had helped us kind of get loads of stuff out, like old toys and games, and we put them into the boot of the car. Ready to go to charity, and then we forgot to close the boot, and the kids came home and saw all their stuff there. I mean, it's stuff they hadn't played with for a long time, but they were quite upset. So yes, get it out of the house ASAP.
Yes, definitely. And then similarly, when it comes to decluttering, often people will put items aside to sell, which makes sense if they've got, a high resale value or you've spent a lot of money on them. But we would say just try and avoid a common mistake is putting it all in the cupboard ready to sell and then never having the time to actually do it. So make sure if you are going to sell, get it done, make the time, and try and sell seasonally. So do all your summer items in summer, get your winter boots out in winter, and then they'll just sell quicker. And just put a time limit on as well. If it hasn't sold within, say, 3 months, then just let it go.
And also I always say to people, really weigh up the kind of time it's going to take you to put stuff online and take photos of it. Also, all the time wasters that we have online buying stuff from us, weigh that up compared to how much money you're going to get for the item. And if it's really just not worth it, then just get it out, send it to charity or give to a friend, something like that.
Definitely.
And also I say to people, once you've done your decluttering, don't feel like you then have to kind of fill every space. It's really nice to enjoy the space. Not every cupboard has to be filled, not every shelf has to be filled. Just enjoy the sort of breathing space around your items and avoid going shopping to fill those spaces.
Definitely, yeah. Hope you enjoyed those decluttering tips. Let us know below in the comments if there's anything you're going to try, and feel free to hit subscribe below because we're going to do some more videos soon.
We've been Esme and Heather, and we look forward to seeing you soon for some more decluttering tips.